Hello everyone, this is Jim and welcome to episode 24 of our Minecraft Let's Play series. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you enjoyed the last episode looking into the snapshots. I've updated to the latest snapshot that's just come out overnight when I'm recording this. 15W42A. I'll always put which snapshot I'm using in the description so that you know which one I'm on. So because features are changing and added and removed and all sorts of stuff in these snapshots, I'll put in the description which one we've got. The last one, as we saw, we had the boats and things, and it was a bit buggy, that version. When you went through a nether portal, I found out after finishing that episode, when you went through a nether portal, it sent you to the wrong spot, so that was a bit of a pain. Went to test our little gold farm there, and it's not quite working the way it used to. Never mind. We'll have to work on that later. But today, I thought, let's get back to work. Let's get back to our little village here. Now we've got all these nice, pretty houses here, and that shield's quite big, isn't it? So let's that. There we are. Oh, and yeah. Okay. Now since we were last here, I've added in the last two houses, and I've also named these houses. I've gone with to try to pick a name for a house that starts with the same letter as the wood we've used for the house. So dark oak dwelling and acacia abode, and the new ones down here. If I can remember how to get down there, all our paths all over the place. Down here, here's the ones I've built since last time. Went with soul sand for the roof for the spruce one here. Yeah, I wasn't real happy with the wheat hay bale things there, and so I went soul sand on this one. And this is the spruce shack. And when we get the villagers up here, this one has a little hole to go down the vines there, so I'm not sure if the villagers will fall down there or not. They don't climb up vines or ladders, but they might fall down there, so it'll be a way to keep our villagers moving. And then over this way, we've got our oak old folks home. I couldn't really find anything for the name for a house or cabin or something that started with O, so I went oak old folks name. So I did build these a while ago, and we got distracted last episode playing with things. So now how are we going to get those guys down there somewhere? Oh, now I'm stuck. Haha. Can we do a little ow. Here we go. Now, this is another thing with the villagers. They tend to be getting stuck in this northwest corner. All these villagers that are up here like this, we're facing northwest. These guys sort of get up here and then don't want to move. So I'm not sure what's going on there. That was happening even in the 1.8 version. It's not just a snapshot thing. Oh, and now when you run into things, they sort of push you and push you away. So that's a new thing, which is interesting. Now to get these guys up there, I've got some tracks and things. I think this will be the way to go. So it would be nice to put a rail around a tree and have it wind around and go up. But we're using all our trees we've got at the moment for our houses, so we might have to plant a new one and then get the rail around that, and then we'll pick up these guys another way. Oh, and by the way, since last episode, all the different boats, well, most of them have been added, recipes for them. You can see there we've got all the different types of wood, except dark oak. They forgot to add the dark oak recipe, so that'll be coming, I guess, in the next snapshot. Now let's see, where are we going to put our tree? Where have we got the room? That's the question. Well, I think we'll put it here. We haven't got much space, but I've lifted it up a bit. We might extend it just with some logs underneath it, or maybe put a building there. Not sure. We'll have a look in a sec. But I think this will do. I have turned down the sounds for the villagers and the blocks setting for the doors as well, because they're driving me nuts with the doors slamming and opening and closing all the time. Alright, there we are. Okay, I wonder how much that's overlapped the thing there. Well, we'll work around it. So we'll get our rail going around there. We might we might just do a little manual extension of the tree there with those logs, make it a really tall jungle tree, like that. Now we'll expand the bottom of the trunk here a little bit later. Once we get the track in place, we can then pretty it up a bit. But I think to get the track going up, we'll put like some upside down stairs. That's not upside down. There and there, and then sort of like this, that kind of wrapping around type thing. And then the tracks can then go. Ooh, yeah. I've got to. Yep. That's annoying. How do I? Oh, I'm trying to place the block and it's placing the torch. There we go. Still getting used to these new controls a bit. So yeah, so going up like that, and actually we'll have to put a step there, so that then this one can then wrap around and go up this way. So we'll wrap the track all the way around up to near the top. Oh, and the block sounds are turned down, as I mentioned. That's why we sort of can't hear these being placed. And there we go, like that. So I've used stairs, as I said, and it looks quite nice. The problem is we can't put levers or anything underneath them to power the rails. So I've had to put the redstone torches here. Sorry, redstone blocks in here. Rather than have levers sort of stick out, and they just don't look quite as good. I'm not 100% happy with the look of the blocks there, but it's okay, I think. We'll have to do something about those torches. We've got to do something about all these torches. But yeah, so that now wraps all the way up. So let's give it a go. You can go there. Just put a lever for the moment. Oh no, let's put a button. A button. And get rid of that. Oh, hello villager. And here we go. Up. Oh, whoa, whoa. I wonder if that's the vines, kind of the way it's sticking in us there. That I was wondering if they were going to be a problem or not. Is that the vines, or is that just other things? Alright, I'll have to play with that. So once they get up here... Still, it's not for us, is it? It's for the villagers. We need a way to eject the villagers. So if we put a... what is it? Activator. Yes. Here. Oop, go away. Here. Just wondering, now villagers, I don't think they used to walk on rails, so we'll have to check if they do that, and if they're going to be ejected on the right side here. So let's put a, just these for the moment, and we've got to power this one as well, don't we? For the moment we'll put that there, and then we'll see what happens when we come up, if we get ejected on the right side. And then up we go. And we get ejected here. Good. Okay. So they will come up here. How do you get up here? How'd you get up here? Okay. What do you got? Oh, emeralds, unbreaking, and there you go. Well, okay. Right. That's okay. Maybe he walked up the track here when I wasn't looking or something. Because the cart wasn't down. There you go. Anyway, so that's how we'll get them up here. Now we do want to have them automatically get, as soon as they get picked up here, that that they'll get Oh, you've thrown me off, villager. So that the cart gets automatically sent off down again, or will we automatically send it back? Okay. There we go. So yeah, now down this side, we want to have the cart sit here until a villager hops in, and then trigger it, and off it'll go. Now, the thing is a villager going to automatically get picked up there and by itself? Well, this guy hopped into the cart down the bottom. I kind of had to push him though. So I'm wondering if we keep the cart moving just backwards and forwards all the way up and down the hill, the tree. I wonder if that might be just the simplest way to go. Often the simplest way is the best. So instead of this, we'll just put a powered rail there, and we'll do a torch temporarily. There we are. And then put the cart on and just have it continually go backwards and forwards. Yeah, now that's the risk, of course. We pick them up as soon as they've come up here, so we'll see. Well, he won't get dropped off down there because we haven't got a activator rail down the bottom. Is he just going to keep getting picked up? And oh, no, not that time. Oh, there you go. He's on the switch. Or the lever. Is he going to get stuck on that? So the cart will come up again and just keep coming up and down. So that might just be the simplest way, I think. We might just stick with that for a while, see if we end up with a few villagers up here. Got the other guy somewhere. I have no idea how he got up, but yeah, you're stuck on the switch, aren't you? On the lever. Yeah, alright, I'll change this up. Might just put a redstone block or something underneath it. Actually, get him off, because he... there you are. Now you're going to walk around. You're just going to stand there, aren't you? I'll move that out of the way anyway. Yeah, so the cart's just going to come up and down from there. So this side again, just something simple. I was thinking of trip wires and things like that, but for now we might just leave this go and see if any of these guys will get taken up or something. We'll keep an eye on it. Oh, is he? No, he was too quick. Yeah. Now next up, well, they do look pretty plain up there. So what I was thinking for underneath here, we'll have some hanging lights. Now over this side we've got on our little tree guy over here, tree machine, manual machine. They're half slabs as well, and with steps on them there, with the pumpkins there hanging down, with the lights hanging off them there. So it sort of stops it looking too flat, gives it a bit of texture, a bit of depth, contrast, something, makes it look pretty good. Whether we put pumpkins up here though, I don't know, because we'll have the pumpkins visible on top. See how these guys are pushing me around a little bit too? So I'm going to do that same idea off these little platforms up here, and we'll put a couple up and see how they look. I've put a few in, trying to work on the style a bit. So I haven't put the pumpkins up there, just the jungle again. But I've gone with the fence with the same colour as the house we've used. So I've got dark oak there and the the birch there. Now with this one I've put jungle half slabs on the bottom, and on this one I put the dark oak to match everything else. I might switch these ones to be the birch, I think. Yeah, maybe. The problem with putting the pumpkin there is that we'll have the top of the pumpkin sticking out in the walkways, which might not look very good. So that's why I didn't want to put them up there. So a bit hard to have a look from here. What if we go over there? Oops, and have a squeeze over here. Bit hard to tell, really, isn't it? Oh, are we in trouble? Oh, here we are. Oop. Yeah, I've only got a sharpness 4 sword, so although they've nerfed sharpness a bit too, so I'm not sure if we can one hit kill them with the sharpness 5. Okay, yeah, so I think that one's okay, yeah. So we'll go with the fence colour matching the house, and we'll put the slab as the same colour as the house as well. So I think if we do that all the way around, and I did them different heights too, so different heights rather than having them all at level. The position of the tree and the leaves also affects it. So yeah, let's do some more of those, I think. Well, we're getting quite a few villagers up here. They're happily running around. I think some of the doors in some of the houses, they're not sure where's inside and outside, because here's okay, I think. Just because we've got the number of blocks we've got over the doors and things, some of the places they're not sure, but other than that, they're all coming in. I'm just getting all these lights ready, and I just thought while we do this, just a couple of things, a couple of technical things. I was running the server, well, as a multiplayer server, but I've had to change that because of frame rate issues, because I was also using Optifine with the 1.8 version, but it doesn't update for snapshots because the code changes so much that it's just not worth them actually trying to update Optifine. So that's why we've got fog again here. I was using Optifine to turn that off, and the water's back to normal Minecraft color. We had that clearer with Optifine, and my frame rate's not quite as good, and that's the other reason I went to the single player world instead of a multiplayer. But yeah, it's a couple of few things. Also, some comments. Just remember, guys, don't put your emails in comments, because you'll end up just getting a whole lot of spam and things like that. So if there's any reason you need me to know your email, there was a comment from Mr. Pumpkin Plays, I think. Mr. Pumpkin Plays, yeah, I know who you are, Mr. Pumpkin Plays. Something about would I be streaming? I think he wanted to know, and probably not, because technical wise, I don't think I can. I've got the bandwidth for uploading at a good enough speed to be able to stream. I will try it at some point just to test one, but I don't think I can because of my horrible upload speed for my internet. It's not very good. It would be fun to do that one day. I'm not sure if I'd be a very good streamer, because I tend not to talk very much unless I'm talking to you right now. Oops, forgot to get off. Yeah, but I might try one day, but I don't think I can do it because it's just the technical issues with my internet speeds, unfortunately. And also from the Hunt family, guys, your comments you are making are getting through. They were having some technical issues. It looked like they were erroring on their tablet, but they're getting through, guys. So yeah. All right, so I'm getting these things in place here. You've got the stairs and things there. Just need to put the lights down. So I think they'll look alright. At least the underneath doesn't look as flat anymore around the walkways once we get those in. Yeah. Alright, I think we've got all the lights up now. It's kind of hard to see them, really. Well, hard to see, but is there too many? Almost. Yeah, I mean, a few of the spots, like there's one of those there, but he doesn't have a light on him because the branch is in the way. Oh, and that one probably needs to put a few there, so I've missed a couple there. But overall, let's go have a look a bit closer. Yeah, not sure. Maybe might have ended up being too many, really. But we'll see how it goes. If you look sort of in that direction, there's certainly a lot, isn't there? And there, about we'll just do one more view over here. Oop. Let's see. Oop, I hear a skelly. Skellies are so dangerous. Oh no, I haven't got much health. Don't get a skelly. Let's hide under here for the moment. Yeah, so maybe too many. We'll see. We're getting plenty of villagers up there though. Our little cart's picking up a few. Above our head. So yeah, not bad. It'll do for now. Let me know if you have any suggestions about the lights. Yeah, or maybe other suggestions for what we can do with the village. There's still things I've got planned, of course, including, let's do it right now. Let's put some paths in. Now, we saw last episode when we were looking at some of the new features. We can do these grass path things, and it won't work on that one because that's, will it? No. Okay, so we'll put a few of these, maybe not every block. Good if it had half slabs. A bit nicer. Or should they be? Should we do a completely full path? Oop. Maybe like that. Something like that. I wonder if they are spawn points, if the mobs can spawn on them or not. So yeah, something like that. And get rid of that guy. Yeah, maybe we'll do the complete path, make it look a bit nicer like that. And then we'll do some more all the way down to that building there. They really don't want to move, these guys. They're quite happy just standing there. Alright, paths. Like that, there. Not bad, not bad. We'll have to play around with, I think, a bit with that and want that one to grow. Yeah, it adds a little bit of extra character to the village. There's some more things we've got to do anyway, but we've got a few blank spaces here. We've got to fix this. I'll have a think about this, what we're going to do with this little station here. But we'll do it another time because we've run out of time. Yeah, next episode, we're going back to the end. Yes, I know we were just there. We were just there. When we went last time, when we were still on just 1.8, I wasn't sure if I was going to update to the snapshots or when, but when they fixed the boats, I had to update. So we're going to go back. We're going to fight the dragon again because we can. It will be there as soon as we go, actually. That's the way it works now with these updates and with the new dragon. And we'll fight it again, and it's a bit harder this time, but hopefully I'll be a bit better prepared. And then there's a whole lot of new stuff in the end. There's a whole lot of buildings, and the end looks different. We can get a whole lot of new things, including some wings. Dragon heads, which I think somebody mentioned, Mr. Pumpkin Plays mentioned. Yes, we're going to get a dragon head. So back to the end next episode, and we'll have a bit of an explore of all the new things. So until then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you